Today in the garage, we're working on a lot of knickknacks. So yesterday, I didn't show you all the process, but I went ahead and drilled out my FBody oil pan for a turbo drain setup. Went on Huron Speed's website, looked for their install instructions, and pretty much this is a 1/2-inch NPT that I drilled out and then tapped. I had to use a 23 30-second drill bit. I had to step it up to get to that big of a drill bit. It's huge. And then this is a NPT to AN10, so it's an AN10 drain. Well, one of the mistakes I made was the picture shows it with a 90-degree, and I think I have clearance, but I just don't want to go through the process of putting it all back together to realize like one of my headers gets too close, because my idea was I can run a hose and it would 90-degree into here. But like I said, Huron Speed's instructions, or the picture it shows a 90, and I just rather be once and done and put a cap on it. And then whenever the day comes where I can financially afford a turbo kit, this is something I don't need to drop the motor and drill this out for, so this will be done. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take this out. We're going to put some Teflon tape on our new 90-degree 1/2-inch NPT to AN10. So we got our fitting out. I went ahead and made sure all the Teflon tape came out of it, but you can see how and where I drilled the hole. I pretty much took that straight fitting and I lined it up, because you can see it's actually in this little cutout here in this casting, and I got a little bit closer on this side and that side. But I just sharpied it out, then used a punch, and just started stepping up from there. Here's our AN10. I prefer Teflon tape. A lot of people like the glue, or the what do you call it, the liquid form of it. But some tips are, you don't put your tape all the way to the edge, because that potentially allows the tape to protrude and it gets all gummed up a little easier, and you don't need the tape to go that far up. And then you always wrap the tape in the rotation that you're going to be turning it. So we're turning it clockwise, so you need to wrap it, is that counterclockwise? But if you don't do it, it'll pull the tape off instead of rolling with the tape, because it'll start in the wrong direction. So anyways, I'm gonna get this tightened up and get it clocked the way we want it, which is gonna be facing forward. And go there. So I went ahead and put my cap on, because I'm going to use my cap to help torque it down the last rotation. It's pretty snug right now, so I'm going to put a decent amount of torque to get it one more, so I can get it leveled off. You can see how we're starting to just barely protrude right now. And there you have it. That is our turbo drain back fitting for our future turbo kit that comes one day. You can see it's pretty decent. But that's all for this one. We got a lot of little ankle biters to do today. On to the next one.